You may know this monster right here. His name is Entity 666. You may know him from the back rooms. What is Happy Files? What is Entity 666? The website Happy Files is a string of several websites that host instances of Entity 666 files that disguise as random applications. These web pages all share the same name, only differentiated by a set of random numbers within the URL. MEG web crawlers have made multiple attempts to draw an IP address from the source of the site, all of which were generated IPv4 addresses that led to MEG computer terminals. A conclusion has been drawn that the chain of Happy Files cannot be shut down due to the rapid cloning of itself. So basically, Happy Files are multiple websites that host the files of Entity 666, and those files, they disguise themselves as random applications. So I don't know, you could be using your Chrome browser or Discord, and they would disguise themselves as those exe files. But what you will be opening would be Entity 666. You cannot shut it down because there are multiple websites. There are multiple Happy Files websites that host the Entity 666 files. That means whenever they attempt to shut it down, it is impossible. Entity 666 is a designation given to a malicious .exe file capable of disguising itself as a variety of video game and utility type program files, as well as manifesting in a physical form. So yes, he can exist in real life, which is the creepy part. When an individual is downloading the desired program from any variant of Happy Files, it will be instead downloaded as a zip file. Once extracted, there will be an unzipped file containing a .txt file stating, "Thank you for downloading this program. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for using Happy Files," along with a .exe file with a lower quality version of the original icon for the specific program. Once the .exe file has been opened, the individual will now be designated Entity 666-A. When opened, the program will be an exact replica of the original counterpart of the specific program, with no limitations or paywalls. Although, if the program is a utility type program, there will be an icon displaying the face of Entity 666. When clicked, a small icon displaying the same face will then replace the Windows icon and will take a spot of the item tray as a program. However, this program is unable to be closed via Task Manager. If the said program is a video game, after approximately 15 minutes after being opened, the player will begin to spot an instance of Entity 666. This instance will begin to slowly follow the player around throughout their gameplay, slowly getting faster. Once the instance has caught up with the player, it will display a jump scare animation, crashing the computer. If Entity 666-A repeatedly attempts to close the program or leaves it open for approximately 10 minutes, an instance of Entity 666 will then make an appearance on screen displaying a jump scare animation, crashing the computer and causing a small power shortage in the room that Entity 666 is occupying, as well as the physical manifestation of Entity 666. Entity 666 has been described as being an all-black humanoid entity measuring 2.1 meters in height, bearing a white mask, wide eyes, and an abnormally large smile. This facial expression does not change throughout its manifestation, so it will keep looking at you in the same way it's been looking at you the entire time. When Entity 666 reaches Entity 666-A, it will again jump scare Entity 666-A in hopes of causing a heart attack. If Entity 666-A fails to suffer a heart attack, Entity 666 will simply dismember Entity 666-A and then vanish. The file containing Entity 666 will then delete itself from the computer, although Entity 666 will only attack the individual who installed the file and will ignore other individuals unless that same file is shared amongst others. So if that person shared that link to you through Discord or through Google Drive and you download it and you open it, well, I don't even think you even need to open it. As long as you have the file with you, you are at risk of also being dismembered or being caused a heart attack. So basically, what Entity 666 wants to do is to kill people through a heart attack, or it will come to you in real life through its physical manifestation and dismember you. And what's crazy is that in the real website, the image was censored by request of the MEG Overseer Council, but there is this other website with a different link, which is, I don't know, it looks like it's another language. It actually shows Entity 666 what he looks like. Kind of weird how they block it in this website, the more popular website that has a rating, but in this one that has 0 ratings, he actually shows up here. What do you guys think? It's very strange. It is called Not Real Sandbox compared to this one where it says Entity 666. Now, if you go to the bottom of the website, you will see that in Discovery, there are two little things you can click on. One of them is the IRC Discovery Log 666. 666.1, and the other one is the IRC discovery log 666.2. Now, these are the chat logs. Now, I'm not sure if this was the first time Entity 666 was discovered, but it is certainly one of them. Now, this whole thing went down on August 5th, 2019, and this was with two friends, Sixer77 and Warrior69420. So it all started when Sixers found a game site that had free game downloads, and you know, that's pretty awesome. Like, who doesn't like free games, right? And this guy, you know, found Doom on it. So Sixers downloaded the game and, you know, started playing to see if it would work. And Warrior got a video editor. Like, you can literally find video editors on this stuff free. Dude, that's too good to be true. Sixers got a jump scare when he was playing Doom. Now, Doom does not have any jump scares. I've played every single Doom game there is, from the old pixelated ones to the new ones, and I've never really remember a jump scare that really happening. Sixer's lights turned off, and he was thinking it was a thunderstorm, but obviously it was not. It was Entity 666, and this is when he starts communicating with him. This is when Entity 666 gets a hold of his computer, and the jump scare guy, he was there in his house. He said that he moved like a spider. He's so quick, he's just crawling on all his fours. Its bones are moving in weird ways. I can't even tell if it's trying to kill me. It's like it's playing me, man. This thing isn't even human. It's pitch black and its skin is dripping with some kind of black oil. And Warrior was trying to get to his house, like he will be there in another 15 minutes, and he called the cops, but obviously, yeah, he was too late. God damn it, dude. I'm in my pantry right now. I'm trying to keep the door closed, but it's pushing against me. I thought its face was white. It's a mask. It can barely breathe through it. It's panting. The eyes, they're so huge, and they don't even close. He's looking at me through the door. What am I supposed to do? And yes, once again, this is when Sixers died. It seems that Entity 666 got a hold of Sixers, and he is now dead. I don't know if he took his body, because it does say here that he now feels like he's in his true form, being liberated from my mortal shell. I don't know. It's really weird. Now, in the chat room number 2, he joins the chat room with his friend and tells him his friend died and that there was an intruder in his home. So his friend was asking if the intruder got caught, and obviously no, but there was a picture on his computer. But yeah, he saved it and he was trying to send it, but image could not be sent. For some reason there was an error code, I_404. So then his friend was asking for the link of the website, and obviously Warrior was not going to give it. He was thinking that the website, the free games website, was an IP grabber, and that the intruder that killed his friend got his IP through the website, found his home, and killed him. And yeah, anyway, he kicks his friend out of the room because he keeps asking for it, and he leaves himself in the room chat, and the chat room was closed. So anyway, that is the story of Entity 666. One of the coolest entities in my opinion, but also the creepiest, because it reflects real life. Do not get hacked. Do not download stupid viruses. Be careful you download your stuff, guys, please. That's about it. Stay up. Bye.